Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muzdalfa Sandhu and my partner is Mirza Tohid Beg. And today we are going to discuss some points on components of SQA. Next, please. Here we are SQA with SQA system, which have pre-project components, project lifecycle components, infrastructure components, management components, standard certification and assessment, and last one is organizing for SQA, which means human components. Next, please. This is the shrine of SQA system, which have first component is pre-project SQA component. Subtypes are contract review and project development plan. Second one is project lifecycle, and the subtypes are formal design reviews, peer reviews, expert opinions, software testing, software maintenance, and SQA of external participant. Third is quality infrastructure component, and some are the subtypes like procedure, supporting devices, training instructions, and further we will discuss in next slides. Next, please. What is SQA system? SQA system always combines a wide range of SQA components, like all components are employed to challenge the multitude of sources of software errors and to achieve an acceptable level of software quality. SQA system components can be classified into six components, which I have discussed. So I'll jump into pre-project components. The main objective of pre-project component is to ensure that a project commitments have been adequately defined considering the resources required, the schedule and the budget. And the next is the development and the quality plan have been correctly determined. There are two subtypes of pre-project component, which are contract review and development and quality plans. In contract review, we consider that the software may be developed within the framework of a contract negotiated with the customer. And the contract review activities must include a detailed examination of a project proposal, draft, and the contract draft. The two main thing is the project proposal draft, and the other is the contract draft. In the second point of contract review activities, like clarification of the customer's requirements, review of the project schedule and the resource requirements estimates, then evaluation of the professional staff's capacity to carry out the proposal project, and then evaluation of the customer's capacity to fulfill his obligations. Last one is evaluation of development risks. The next main point of pre-project component is development and quality plans. In development and quality plan, we ensure that once the software development contract has been signed, a plan is prepared of the project development plan activities like quality plan. These plans include additional details and needed revisions based on prior plans that provide the basis for the current proposal and contract. In development quality plan, it is common for several months to pass between the tender submissions and the signing of the contract. During this during this period, changes may occur in staff availability, in professional capabilities, and so forth. Revised to reflect the changes that occurred in the interim. The main issues treated in project development plan are schedule, required manpower and hardware resources, risk evaluation, organizational issues. The next please. Next slide please.
Next slide. Uh, Software development life cycle. The project life cycle is composed of two stages: the development life cycle stage and the operation maintenance stage. The main components of project life cycle are reviews, expert opinions, software testing, software maintenance, and assurance of the quality of the subcontractor's work and the customer supplied parts. Number one is reviews. The design phase of the development process produce a variety of documents, software installation plans, and software manuals. Reviews can be categorized as formal reviews, which are formal design reviews, and peer reviews. In formal design reviews, a significant portion of these documents requires formal professional approval of their quality as mentioned in the development contract and demanded by the procedures applied by the software developer. The developer can continue to the next phase of the development process only on receipt of formal approval of these documents. Uh, the DR report includes a list of required corrections discussed on immediate approval of the document, which is design review document, and continuous improvement items have been completed and inspected by the committee's representatives. Uh, After that, peer reviews. In peer reviews, there are two things: inspections and walkthroughs. Peer reviews are directed at reviewing short documents, chapters, or parts of report, a coded printout of a software module, etc. The reviewers are all peers, which are peers and not superiors. The objective of peer reviews is to detect as many designs and programming faults as possible. The output of peer reviews list of detected faults, defect summary, and static to be used as a database for reviewing. Uh, in inspection is kind of a formal meeting in which a document is prepared, and a walkthrough is an informal kind of meeting in which no document is prepared. After that, in expert opinion support quality assessment efforts by introducing additional external capabilities into the organization's in-house development process. Turning to outside experts may be particularly useful in the following institutions. Insufficient in-house of professional capabilities in a given area in small organization. In many cases, it is difficult to find out difficult to find enough suitable candidates to participate in the design review teams. In such situations, outside experts may join a design review committee, or alternatively, their expert opinion may replace RDR. In small organization or institute, in situations characterized by extreme work pressures, an outside expert opinion can replace an inspection. After that, software testing. Software tests are formal software quality assurance components targeted toward review of the actual running of the software. The tests are based on a prepared list of test cases that represents a variety of expected scenarios. Software tests examine software modules, software integration, and or entire system. The objective of software testing are detection of software faults, formal approval of a module or integration setup, so that either the next program phase can begin, or the completed software system can be delivered and installed. Software maintenance components are software maintenance services vary in range and are provided for extensive periods, often several years. Software maintenance categories are perfective, corrective, adaptive, and preventive. After that, there is assurance of the quality of the external participants' work. Uh, the, mo- the, mo- the motivation for turning to external participants lies in any number of factors: economic, technical, personal related interests. Reflects our growing trend in the allocation of the work involved with complicating complex projects. Control applied to external participants are defined in contracts signed between the relevant parties. SQA are needed to assure the quality of the hardware, software staff, and training supplied by the external participants. After that, infrastructure components. Infrastructure component. The goal of infrastructure components are prevention of software faults or at least the lowering of software faults rates together with the improvement of productivity. SQA components are devised to serve a wide range of projects and software maintenance services. SQA infrastructure includes procedure and work in instruction, sporting device, staff training, retraining and certification, prevention and corrective actions, configuration management, and documentation control. First of all, for procedures and work instruction in quality assurance procedure provide detailed definitions for the performance of specific types of development activities in a way that assures effective achievement of quality results. Procedures are planned to be generally applicable and to serve the entire organization. Uh, Work instructions provide detailed direction for the use for the use of methods that are applied in unique instance and employed by specialized team. Procedures and work instruction are based on the organization accumulated experience and knowledge, such as they contribute to the correct and effective performance of the established technologies and routines. Because they reflect the organization's past, constant care should be taken to update and adjust those procedures and work instructions to current technological, organizational, and other conditions. Sporting quality devices such as templates and checklist objective of using these devices are saving the time required to define the structure of the various documents or prepare list of subjects to be reviewed, contributing to completeness of the document and reviews, improving communication between development team and review committee members by standardizing document and agendas. Staff training, instruction, and assurance, keeping the organization's human resources knowledgeable and updated is achievable. Training new employees and retraining those employees who have changed assignments, continuously updating staff with respect to professional development the uh, and, and the in-house hands-on experience acquired. Prevention and corrective actions are systematic study of the data allocated regarding instance of the failure and success contributes to the contributes to the quality assurance process in many ways. Implementation of changes that prevent similar failure in the future. Correction of the failure faults found in other projects and among the activities performed by other teams. Configuration management deals with the effective of modifying the existing system. What would be the effects? Configuration management introduce procedures to control those effects changes. Procedures are approval of changes and recording of changes and issuing new software version release, etc. Documentation control. SK requires the application of measures to ensure the efficient long-term availability of major documents related to software development. Purpose of control document to provide evidence of the SQA system performance. For example, test results, design review report, test result, design review reports, problem reports, and audit reports. From here, Muzalfa will continue.
Management SQA components. Managerial SQA components support the managerial control of software development project and maintenance software. Control components include project progress control, software quality metrics, software quality costs. Project progress control. Main objective of progress control is to detect the appearance of any situation that may induce deviations from the project's plans and maintenance service performance. Project control activities focus on resource usage, schedules, risk management activities, and the budget. Software quality metrics. Measurement of the software quality applies to the functional quality, productivity, and organizational aspects of the project. Software quality metrics include quality of software development and maintenance activities, development teams productivity, help desk and maintenance teams productivity, software fault density, and schedule definition. Software quality costs. The cost of control is prevention and managerial preparations and control costs. Cost of failure is internal external failure cost and managerial failure cost. Management interested in total sum of the quality costs. SQA standards, systems, certification and assessment components. Main objective of this point is to utilize of international professional knowledge, improve of coordination with other organizational quality system, objective professional evaluation and measurement of the achievements of the organizational quality system. Can be classified into two subclasses: quality management standards and project progress process standards. Quality management standards, development, maintenance, and infrastructure focus on what is required and leave the decision of how to achieve it. And project process standards that provide methodological guidelines like how for the development team. Well-known example is IEEE 1012 standard. Organizing of for SQA the human components. Next, please. Next. SQA organizational base management team, software testing personnel and SQA units in addition to professional and other practitioners interested in software quality, which include SQA trustees, SQA interested in software quality is SQA trustees, SQA committee members and SQA forum members. The objective of SQA organizational base is to develop and support implementation of SQA component to detect deviations from SQA procedures and methodology, to suggest improvements for SQA components. Management role in SQA is to the responsibilities of top management, departmental management and project management, definition of the quality policy, effective follow-up of quality policy implementation, allocation of sufficient resources to implement quality policy, assignment of adequate staff, follow-up of complaints of quality assurance procedures, solution of schedule, budget, and customer relations difficulties. The SK unit, the responsibilities of SK unit including the software testers, preparation of annual quality programs, consultation with in-house staff and outside experts on software quality issues, conduct of internal quality assurance audits, leadership of quality assurance various committees, SK trustees. SK trustees are members of development and maintenance teams who have a special interest in software quality and are prepared to devote part of their time to these issues. They contribute including solving team or unit local quality problem, detecting deviations from quality procedures and instructions, initiating improvements in SQA components, reporting to the SQA unit. SQA committee members are members of various software development and maintenance of units and are usually appointed for team. The main issues dealt by the committee are solution of software quality problems, analysis of problem and failure records as well as other records. SQA forums. SQA forums are composed of professionals and practitioners who meet, maintain an internet site on a voluntary basis for discussion of quality issues. pertaining to development and maintenance process. They share their experiences and difficulties as well as to try initiate improvements in the software process. The consideration guiding constructions of an organizational SQA system. Decisions regarding the organization software quality management system fall into two main categories: the SQA organizational base, the SQA component to be implemented within the organization, and the extent of their use. The main consideration affecting the SQA components is organization consideration, project and maintenance service consideration, professional staff consideration. Thank you.